Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get... North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going.
There he goes! And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw, it's McCown. Grabbed over the middle, it's Allen. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. A strike downfield. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught over the middle, it's McCoy. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed behind the line, it's Henry. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So North Texas offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second. Ready, set. Going right to work up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Grant behind the lines. It's Coleman. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Evans. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing,
turning it on! Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Takes a handoff. It's Henry. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Back to pass, it's McCown. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't. On downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. On the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. Grab near the marker is Coleman. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Got his man. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It'll be a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And what a great job by the defense getting penetration quickly, forcing the running back to get outside to try to make that thing go wide, which that's what you want as a defense. When they run the draw, they want you to run upfield, and you run right up the middle. Good job by the defense getting some penetration to throw off the running back early.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick?
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. To the air. It's McCown. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. From the gun on third down. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
UTSA.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's third down and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working that left side now. There he goes. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Unloads quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Number 4 on the field goal.
Splits the uprights. Good. Far. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Notre Dame is just getting blown off the field right now. I know a lot of people either love or hate the Golden Domers, but anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 17 to USC. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's McCown. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Still a spot in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's McCoy. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McCoy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Roadrunners will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. He was looking for some running room, but not stopped at the 18.
And your North Texas Mean Green will take over. first and 10.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On the run, it's Henry. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense
turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
The hand to the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Roadrunners trying to cash it in on first and goal. Bringing the heat. Got it set up on the outside. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Back to throw, it's McCown. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How about that from the offense? Second and goal. Everything says you might run the football. They try to throw it, and man, was that unsuccessful. Sit back in the pocket. Just throw the football away. Don't take the sack. Don't go backwards, especially inside the 3-yard line. Set up in such good position.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. 17. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this. And he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, UTSA! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running. He stopped at the 23.
Texas Mean Green will take over. First and 10.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? Man, you find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude, keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Rushes on him.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Right around the 40-yard line. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That's reeled in. It's Henry. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He'll do it himself. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from
the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got it, looking for a first. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Punts it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
North Texas comes to the line on third and short. The offense changing the play. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It is perfect. Here in the fourth. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. From the gun, the ground game. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. On the move, it's Henry. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
On the play. Second down.
Makes the grab. It's McCoy. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They've got the lead here in the fourth. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out to be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's complete on the right side. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator, because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
Caught over the middle, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Mean Green trying to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Floats it out in space. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. You start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys, they've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
He's got an open man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw again. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Yeah, and I think on that third down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a fourth down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
42 Spider.
He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneaks it in.
The end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th.
41, set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. To the air, it's McCown. Got a man, it's McCoy. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Dishman. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the direct snap, it's Henry. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well. 31-yard line.
North Texas Mean Green will take over. 1st and 10.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And how about the wide receiver coming through in a big moment? We haven't talked about it much. Kind of been a non-factor. Defense has done a great job. This game coming down to the wire, he makes a big play when they really need it.
Got it in the middle. It's Evans. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing it straight.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Here's the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A Nice sack here late in the fourth.
UTSA.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Not a chance. Missed it. And in the final tie. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Well, that's now the second missed field goal for him, and this one hurts because if he makes that, obviously his team takes the lead.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass, it's McCown. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Touchdown, Mean Green. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. And he's just going to spike it. Defense might bring the house here. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it down the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
At the 31-yard line. And first down.
He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. So now it's second and long.
Brings up second down.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Snagged out of the air. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to throw, and not much time to work with. Snagged in the middle, it's Allen. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that touchdown, you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments. 2.
And your North Texas Mean Green will take over. First and 10.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Takes it the other way. And a great effort. But we've got more football ahead. We'll get it started here in overtime. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Henry. There he goes. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, UTSA! They jump on top here in OT.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. To the air, it's McCown. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
How about this goal line defense? On 1st down, they expect the run, they stuff it for a loss. And on 2nd down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
3rd and goal, and you really hate to settle for a field goal with the first possession in an overtime period. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they're on top here in overtime. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And they did tack on the extra point. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, Dylan.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.